Okay, welcome back to part 2 on the question, what is a comprehensive business plan? In the first part, we already discussed and mentioned that there were 5 parts to a business plan. The first one being the marketing plan, the second one, the operations plan, the third, the financial plan, the fourth, the appendices, and the fifth part of the plan, which is the first part, is really the first part because it's the introduction and executive summary that summarizes the 4 parts of that business plan. So I want to go on to this part 2 and give us a little bit more detail, perhaps a lot of detail really, on what should be included in those 5 parts of a business plan. So let's look at it like this. In the marketing plan, the kind of information you really want to put in there are information that includes the industry overview. What is the industry like? Sector overview. What's your niche within that industry? So one example I really like very well is the hair and beauty industry. And then you can say, well, I'm going to cater for natural hair. That's the niche. That's the sector that you're catering for. So you write information about the industry itself and then about the sector. If you look at food or you're looking at baby food, food industry will be the industry overview that you're going to write about first. Then baby food will be the sector that you're catering for. So you write information about that. You'll also write under the marketing plan information about your competitors. If you're going to be running business to business, you need information about that. You need a profile of your customers or clients. You also need your marketing strategy that will include products. Now that you've researched your competitors, you are now ready to determine the products that you are going to release in your business. You're also going to remember to write about the place you're going to work from, the price or your pricing strategy, the way you're going to promote your business, and of course, your strategy for growth. Those information should be included in your marketing plan. And already if you look at this level of information, you're going to have a very quality kind of info that allow you to make good decisions on the kind of products, on your uniqueness in the market, kind of products you should be selling, the pricing of your products, your product range, and the way that you should promote. Why can you do that? Because you've investigated the market from all angles. You've looked at it from the industry overview. You've looked at it from the sector point of view. You've researched your competitors. You've looked at business to business dealings within that industry. And you've analyzed your consumers and your customers. Now you are able to determine your own marketing strategy. Really important. This is probably the marketing plan itself is probably the most important part of the plan, because if the marketing plan is wrong, then your operations plan will be wrong. Then how much it's going to cost will absolutely be just out of sync with the whole process. So your marketing plan is a very important part, and it's the most, if you think about being time consuming, is the most time consuming part of the business plan. Once you have done your marketing plan, you are better placed to do the rest of your business plan. Okay. The second part you're going to write about is, of course, the operations plan, which is how I'm going to do it. The first one is the business plan. The marketing plan is what I'm going to do. The operations plan is how I'm going to do it. Now, under this operations plan, you're going to have the structure of the business, because you're going to be taxed by the government of any country based on the business structure. For example, in the UK, we have a sole trader, a limited company, a partnership, limited by guarantee. In America, you've got sole proprietorship, you've got LLCs, you've got corporations, and those are the ways. Those are also, whilst they're vehicles in which the business will be governed, they also determine how you'll be taxed. So it's important to choose the appropriate business structure for your own enterprise. Then under the operations, you write about your management team. You know, the kind of people that are going to help you to manage the business either on a day-to-day basis or a month-by-month basis. The kind of you write about perhaps the kind of experience these people have had in business and how that experience will add value to what you want to do. You also include things like your training programs that you're gonna require to attend, how much it's gonna cost. You might look at what value is gonna add to your business. You'll also ask questions around the equipment you need to ensure the business is operating well. If you're a manufacturing business, this is where you list all the list of equipment with the quotes that you've got. If you're not a manufacturing business, if you're just a coaching business, you might write in there the equipment you may need. Either it's going to be a laptop, projector, some kind of screens, and some printing equipment or whatever that you need to make the business work and why you need them. Then, of course, your insurances are absolutely important. If you're employing somebody, you need to write about your employer's liability, how much it's going to cost. You might look at theft insurance. You might look at fire insurance. It just really depends on the kind of business you're doing. Some industries have specific insurances that have to be taken out, or you might even have indemnity insurance. Lots of insurances that you might need to look at to determine exactly what you're going to do for your business. So, we've talked about the marketing plan and the operations plan. So what we're going to do when we come back in part 3 of what is a comprehensive business plan, I'll give you the other 3 of the 5 parts to the business plan. Email me to boomy@startyourownbusinessacademy.com or go over to our website to receive a book from me on how to start your own business within 30 days and start making profit. Subscribe to our channel, and I'll speak to you soon.